Hey everyone! Welcome back to Goofy's Wacky World Facts. In today's video, we're going to take a closer look at some of the most famous landmarks in the world and the hidden secrets that you may not have known about Part 2. Let's get started. The Great Sphinx is an ancient statue that stands on the Giza Plateau in Egypt. It is a massive sculpture of a mythical creature with the head of a human and the body of a lion. The statue is believed to have been built during the reign of the pharaoh Khafra in the 26th century BCE. As you mentioned, one lesser-known fact about the Great Sphinx is that it was once painted bright colors. It is believed that the statue was originally painted with red, blue, and other bright hues, which would have made it even more impressive and awe-inspiring than it already is. The paint on the Great Sphinx is thought to have worn away over time due to exposure to the elements, including wind, sand, and rain. The paint may have also been intentionally removed during periods of restoration and repair, as it would have required frequent maintenance to keep it looking vibrant. Although the original colors of the Great Sphinx are now lost to history, scholars and artists have attempted to recreate the statue's original appearance based on historical records and artistic depictions from the time period. These recreations show a brightly painted statue that would have been even more striking and impressive than the Great Sphinx we see today. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is a famous landmark located in the city of Pisa, Italy. It is a bell tower that stands adjacent to the Cathedral of Pisa and is part of a larger complex of buildings known as the Piazza dei Miracoli, or the Square of Miracles. The tower's construction began in 1173 and continued over the course of 2 centuries. During the construction process, it became apparent that the ground beneath the tower was too soft to support the structure's weight. The tower began to lean to one side, and efforts to correct the tilt only made it worse. Despite the tower's lean, construction continued, with builders attempting to compensate for the tilt by making one side of the tower slightly taller than the other. This only exacerbated the problem, and by the time the tower was completed in the mid-14th century, it was leaning at a dramatic angle. Over the centuries, the Leaning Tower of Pisa has become one of the world's most famous landmarks, known for its unique and seemingly precarious tilt. In the 20th century, however, concerns about the tower's stability grew, and in the 1990s, efforts were made to stabilize the structure and prevent it from toppling over. The tower was successfully stabilized, and today it remains a popular tourist attraction, drawing millions of visitors from around the world each year. The Christ the Redeemer statue is a massive Art Deco statue of Jesus Christ located atop Corcovado Mountain in the Tijuca Forest National Park overlooking the city of Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. It was created by French sculptor Paul Landowski and constructed by Brazilian engineer Heider da Silva Costa in collaboration with French engineer Albert Caquot. The statue, which stands at 98 feet tall, was completed in 1931 and has since become one of the most recognized and visited landmarks in Brazil. It was listed as one of the new 7 wonders of the world in 2007 and is visited by millions of tourists each year. As you mentioned, the statue was struck by lightning in 2014. Causing damage to its head and fingers. The statue is made of reinforced concrete and soapstone and was designed to withstand extreme weather conditions, including lightning strikes. However, the lightning strike in 2014 was particularly powerful, and it caused significant damage to the statue. Following the lightning strike, a team of engineers and restoration experts were called in to assess the damage and make the necessary repairs. The repairs were completed in time for the statue's 84th anniversary in October 2015, and the statue remains a popular tourist destination to this day. In addition to being a symbol of faith and hope for many Brazilians, the statue is also a symbol of Rio de Janeiro and Brazil as a whole, representing the country's rich cultural heritage and natural beauty. The Colosseum, also known as the Flavian Amphitheater, was built in AD 70 to 80 under the rule of Emperor Vespasian and his son Titus. The amphitheater was designed to host various public spectacles and events, including gladiatorial contests, animal hunts, and mock sea battles known as namaquia. The Colosseum's construction involved the use of advanced engineering techniques of the time, such as arches, vaults, and concrete. The exterior of the Colosseum was adorned with different types of marble, while the seating area was divided into 3 sections based on social status. The emperor and other important officials would sit in the lower section, while common people would sit in the upper sections. The gladiatorial games held in the Colosseum were a major source of entertainment for the ancient Romans. Gladiators were mostly slaves, prisoners of war, and criminals who were trained to fight to the death with each other or against wild animals. These games were considered a way to demonstrate Rome's military might and to distract the populace from political issues. Over time, the Colosseum fell into disrepair and was abandoned. Many of its stones were removed and used in the construction of other buildings. However, efforts have been made to preserve the Colosseum as a historical landmark and a popular tourist destination in Rome. Today, visitors can explore the various levels of the Colosseum, including the underground tunnels where gladiators and animals were held before the games. Well, there you have it. These famous landmarks may be familiar to us all, but there's always more to discover. Which one surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more wacky world facts.